We hear people speaking about habits because habits shape our lives. People go on telling us the list of good habits and the list of bad habits. But nobody tells us how to develop a good habit or how to break a bad habit. Whether people are successful merely by knowing the list of habits, all the people who fail miserably in their lives thoroughly know all the good habits and all the bad habits. Still, they are failures. The reason for their failure is that they don't know how to develop a good habit or how to break a bad habit. People who know the art of developing good habits as a part of their behavior are always in the journey of success. Atomic Habits is one such book which elaborately covers on how to develop a good habit and how to break a bad habit. It is an excellent book and I am very much benefited from it. For a long time, I have been thinking of cultivating two habits. One, getting up early in the morning. Two, doing meditation. I have been successful in cultivating these two habits after reading the book Atomic Habits. I'll explain you how I could do it. What happens if there is 1% improvement in our habits every day? Let us look at this mathematical formula. What is the value of 1 multiplied by itself 365 times? The result is 1 only. What is the value of 1.01 multiplied by itself 365 times? It becomes 37.78. And what is the value of 0.99 multiplied by itself 365 times? It becomes 0.03. We know that 1.01 is 1% more than 1 and 0.99 is 1% less than 1. With the change of 1%, there is a huge variation in the results. If we try to apply this formula to our lives, where there is no improvement in our habits throughout the year, we remain the same. Where there is 1% improvement every day, that means 1.01 multiplied by itself, the result is exciting. Where there is 1% deterioration every day, that is 0.99 multiplied by itself, the result is very depressing. The lessons we learn from the above is that little and continuous improvement in habits makes you the best over a period of time. Similarly, small and constant deterioration in habits brings a downfall in you over a period of time. The book Atomic Habits revolves around this principle only, making 1% improvement every day. The author James Clear says that habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. Let us see an example. A student who had the best education and settled very well in his life goes to meet his high school teacher. The teacher is very much surprised to see him in such a great position because the student was below average student when he was in 10th class. How it happened? It is simply because he made small and continuous improvements after he left the high school, and the result is he is highly successful. This is the power of atomic habits. The book Atomic Habits tells us in a systematic way how habits are useful. When there is a big problem, we think a lot and find a solution. And next time, when the same problem comes, we don't think so much, but still we find a solution. As the problem repeats, finding solution becomes automatic and it becomes our habit. Whenever we are doing any work which is our habit, our mind may not think seriously about that, and so we have a lot of time to think of various other priorities. Many of us try to develop new habits and we want to do them regularly. But the problem is that we don't remember them. The book Atomic Habits provides a beautiful solution for this, which is called habit stacking. The new habit which you want to develop, you connect it to the existing habit. For example, after I take tea, I do meditation. After I get into bed, I read the new book. Because we are connecting the new habit to the existing habit, there is no chance of forgetting. And once we learn the art of habit stacking, we can create larger stack of habits which will become our routine. The big question which is there in everybody's mind is that how people are motivated to learn good habits or to break bad habits. The book Atomic Habits answers it in a very convincing way, telling that it is surroundings which motivate us. Of all the sensory abilities of human beings, vision is the most powerful one. We know how a smoker is prompted to do smoking, seeing someone smoking. The same thing applies to all the good habits also. By sprinkling the triggers of good habits in our surroundings, we can increase the chance of thinking about those habits throughout the day. A few examples. If you want to practice guitar more frequently, place the guitar in the middle of your living room. If you want to drink more water, fill a few bottles with water in the morning and spread them in your entire house. If you want to read a book, place a book in such a way that you always see that throughout the day. You would like to develop a good habit, but you are not able to take interest in that. Here, the book Atomic Habits suggests you a beautiful technique called temptation bundling. In this, you will link the habit which you would like to develop to your existing habit which you love very well. For example, you would like to develop a habit of going for walk, but you are not able to take interest in that. Whereas you are very much interested to listen to music. Here, the technique of temptation bundling helps you. You will go for walking while listening to music. The most practical point which I liked from the book Atomic Habits is the 2 minutes rule. When you start any new habit, it should not take more than 2 minutes to do it. Any habit can be scaled down to 2 minutes version. Read a book before going to bed each night for 2 minutes. Doing 30 minutes yoga starts with taking out your yoga mat for 2 minutes. Running 3 miles every day starts with 2 minutes job of wearing your shoes. The idea is to make the habits easy and possible to start. It's a powerful strategy because once you start doing the right thing, it is easier to continue it. What we are doing in 2 minutes is a gateway habit and it leads to more productive path. We know that the real goal is to do much more than 2 minutes. Finally, I would like to share my own experience. I am successful in developing 2 habits after reading the book Atomic Habits. The first one, getting up early in the morning. For a long time, I had a habit of getting up at 7 o'clock, but I had a desire to get up before sunrise. I tried a number of times. Whenever I got up half an hour early, I used to feel sleepy throughout the day. But after reading the book Atomic Habits, following the principle of making small improvements every day, I started reducing the waking up time slowly, and today I am able to get up comfortably at 5:30 in the morning. Second point, doing meditation. I am doing meditation for a long time, but it is only for 4 to 5 minutes. Ideally speaking, we should do meditation at least for 20 minutes. I tried a number of times to do meditation for full 20 minutes, but I could not do it. After reading the book Atomic Habits, following the principle of making small improvements, I started increasing the meditation period 1 or 2 minutes every week. And today, I am able to do meditation for full 20 minutes. Before we conclude, I would like to tell you one important thing. Whatever I talked to you about the book Atomic Habits is only a small part of it. You will get full benefit of that only when you read that. Don't miss to read such wonderful books. So thank you very much. If you like the video, please share it to your friends and subscribe to the channel Better Way of Life.